Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Southwood County Rec Center for Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings hockey. The Steele County Blades are in town, having made the trip from Owatonna, Minnesota. This is the last regular season stand of this 2019-2020 regular season. Next weekend will be the playoffs, and there's a reasonable chance, and we'll talk about that later tonight, that the same two teams might meet right here on this same sheet of ice next week for round one of the playoffs. I'm Milt Manata, joined by Jeff Conklin. We're underway with the Riverkings in white and the Blades in black and orange. Matt Server's in goal for the Riverkings to our left. It is George McGuire in goal for the Blades to our right, and Steele moves in on the right wing. Jordan Steele looking to center, ends up firing a shot off of the paddleboard of McGuire. It goes all the way down for an icing, and we'll get an offensive zone faceoff for the Riverkings. Jeff, the Riverkings snapped a three-game losing streak with a win last Saturday night on the road.
Last Sunday on the road.
Oh, okay.
They lost Saturday night. I was at that game, but they did win on Sunday to hopefully get out of their little three-game funk.
And get sharp here this weekend for the playoffs, which begin next week. Could be 1 week from tonight. Marcus Cook along the far boards, steps around a man, tries to center to Colton Flamini. McGuire plays that one away, but Flamini's going to be able to get it to Hartley at right point, and through traffic he shot it wide of the Blades' goal. Riverkings holding the zone here, putting the pressure on. A shot from the point by Shaneke goes wide into the near corner, and that allows the Blades to bring it out of the zone, but not for long. Cook's going to be on it on left wing. He's got some room. He shoots, and that one may have deflected off of the glove hand of McGuire into the near corner. Territorial domination in the opening minute and a half for the Riverkings. Good to see number 17, Jared Stevenson, back out there. It's been a while since he skated on home ice. Blades get their first shot directed toward goal. It was wide of Server, and there's a loose puck. Where is it? Matt Server able to direct it away. Turned in the zone. Hoffman holds it in, centers. Here's a follow-up and a goal right off the bat. Rebound goal by Banikoff, and a minute 52 in, the Blades have jumped out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, that was a nice goal by the Blades. They were set up and they took advantage of it. Server gave up the rebound, and he was there to capitalize.
That was a big, juicy rebound right out front. And Banikoff buried it to give the Blades a 1-0 lead. We'll get the assists for you momentarily as the Riverkings get control of the puck off the face-off here. Turning in is Lee. Lee's got a man going to the front, a man and chance in front. And good save there with the kick save with the right leg by Server off of Carter Broughton. Boy, that was another good chance, Jeff. That was point blank for Broughton.
It was. That goal gave them a little jump in their step.
Offensive zone face-off here for the Blades. Jurgens shoots it around all the way out. Frazie's going to get there first. Logan Harris is in on the forecheck for the Riverkings. At center ice, Jurgens will get to it first, but he's got two men on him. Past Harris into the near boards where Jordan Steele steps into the play. Drops it in behind McGuire in net. Job by Harris to hold the zone. Krieger steps off the boards. Now he's quickly turned back by Wenzel. Then is checked by Wenzel as Harris and Wenzel dig in the near corner. The battle's on for puck possession. Steele has some room. Jurgens lets it go off of the paddleboard of McGuire. Curtis will send it to center. Cole Krieger will just chip it to Jurgens. Forwards go for a line change. Cook and Flamini and Schoeneke are going to move out onto the ice. Braden Utek also out there. Schoeneke's playing defense. Now Flamini on left wing. Utek follows up. He'll go into the corner to dig against a couple of Blades. Schoeneke lets one go off the defenseman and all the way down into this end. Looks like Zach Hartley will get there first, or will he? He will not. It's Samuelson of the Blades, and a chance at the side. And good defensive work by Schoeneke to push that one wide. Another point-blank scoring chance for the Blades. Utek with the defenseman changing. Now here's a chance and a shot for Gabe Agner. Just over 4 minutes in, Steele County's got the first marker of the night. They're up 1-0 and lead 4-2 in shots on goal. Leduc will catch it out of the air, shot it right off the shin pads, however, of Banikoff. McDonald, as the Riverkings get on side, got a man in front. It's Stevenson, but that pass didn't quite click. Good playmaking there, but the pass just didn't click. Got it into his feet a little bit. Skates. Here's Stevenson. Has a man going to front. McDonald. Trailer's got it. That's Bottles. And a chance there for the Riverkings.
Just couldn't get enough on it.
Riverkings able to push the Blades back. It's Bottles who's in doing the work on the forecheck. Man goes down. Bottles wants to get there. Comes in front to Stevenson. But he couldn't get it on his stick. Jumps off the stick of Jurgens and out to center. Through that flurry, no shots on goal recorded by the Riverkings. Still remains 4-2 Steele County. Behind Max Moore, slows him down a little bit, and he shoots it off the man playing him defensively. Schoeneke's shot gets into the feet of McGuire and goes wide. Now Hartley wants to rip a slap shot, whistles off the backboards wide. Offensive pressure now here by the Riverkings, down 1-0. We're 6 minutes in to the hockey game. Moore's after it. Next, Moore battling in there against Ovala. Schoeneke holds the zone and drops it in. Fresh troops coming for the Riverkings. Moore will stay out, but 3 forwards and 1 defenseman change. Now, Frazie's got room. He skates into the middle of the ice. Shot it off of Gabe Agner. Riverkings turn back the other way. This one's ahead, and will it be an icing? It will, with 13 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Riverkings need 1 point over the course of these 2 games this weekend against the Blades in order to secure 2nd place in the Western Division of the Premier Midwest Hockey League, and that will mean that the Hudson Havoc at 67 points are locked in as the top seed, but Hudson and Wisconsin Rapids both have the opportunity with 1 point by the Riverkings this weekend to play 2 home ice series to qualify for the national tournament. More on that later. Agner skates with it and shoots it out to center. Cole Krieger's on it. McCoy picks it up. Back to Krieger. He's got room. He scores.
Nice goal.
Beautiful, beautiful job by McCoy and Krieger coming in 2-on-1 and getting the Riverkings the tying goal.
It's nice to see this line get going because they've been a little bit snake bit the last part of last weekend and the weekend before against the Ox.
You always need your top line going well and getting goals, and Cole Krieger gets that goal. McCoy will get 1 of the assists. We'll see if there's a second as we listen from downstairs.
He was assisted by number 5, Patrick McCoy.
Egner gets the other assist. Harris steps in, tried to get it to McCoy between the circles. Harris is going to skate in on the forecheck. The Blades misconnect on a pass and are driven back further. 1-1 on the goals, 4-4 on the shots on goal. And let's see if that gives the Riverkings a big momentum boost here. Gabe Egner got the other assist along with McCoy, and he skates from behind his own net. Backhanded along, but ahead of Marcus Cook. Utek steps into the zone. He's got a man in front, Flamini, and he just couldn't pull that one in on his blade. Good pass, good playmaking there. Good scoring chance.
Had a chance, just a little bit too close into the goalie maybe, and
yeah, just
getting a little bit of the other players are reaching for him just a little bit. Just couldn't quite connect.
So Flamini steps in to take the draw. They're going to toss Taylor Wenzel, and Carter Broughton will take the draw, but it's won by the Riverkings. Steere gets it to Marcus Cook. Flamini's in front. Now he'll have to move in to join the scrum behind the goal, and that's going to allow Wenzel to skate it ahead to Broughton. Broughton on left wing moves it to Lee in front. He's got a little room and an off-angle shot that hit the pipe to the left of Matt Server, and that causes Lee to shake his head as he skates away. Just missed by a couple of inches. It hit the goal post to the left of Server. So 11:51, and we've really had a lot of scoring chances in this opening 8 minutes of play. No feeling out between these two teams here tonight. They're just going after it from the start. Here comes Steere. Stevenson on left wing. Tried to pull it back and lost control of the puck, but Jordan Steere's going to get it at the point. An easy glove save there by George McGuire. Jeff, when I came up tonight to press row, McGuire was up here throwing a handball off of the wall and getting his catching glove, his catching hand ready to go for tonight, and he caught that one quite easily.
Well, he's going to need it tonight.
Niall Smith is out there centering Max Moore and Adrian Sell. Now Sell kicks it to his stick, goes out to Jurgens at the point. Steere, Smith tried to get a piece of that one but could not, and there's an easy glove save again by tall George McGuire. They do not have his height and weight listed on the roster, but he's a tall, lanky kid, and he's head and shoulders above that crossbar. McCoy tries to find some room, had it poke checked away, but gets it back. Harris, McCoy now to Jurgens. Harold's shot it off the stick of the man out front on him, Hoffman. Jurgens will move it to Steere. In the middle, Krieger's got one tonight, and he shot it off of Samuelson's leg pad. Out at center, there's a man going down.
Penalty.
A trip will be coming against the Riverkings. James Mazur is the referee tonight. Derek Moser, Carter Schneider are the linesmen, and that one happened out in the middle of the ice for everybody to see.
It was pretty obvious. But
Everybody's right arm went up on that play. So here we go, a power play for the Steele County Blades in a 1-1 game. We've got 10:49 to go here in the first, and they've got a 5-on-4 advantage, and the Riverkings win the face-off and shoot it all the way down. Stevenson and Krieger are up front, and it's Shaneke and Hartley on the defense, killing off this 2-minute minor penalty that goes against McCoy. Shot there off the left wing. blocked by the Riverkings and turned back. We're a minute and a half to go here in the Steele County power play. Banikov on right wing, which was his off wing. Shot from the point goes wide to the near corner. Past Frazee and out of the zone. Lee will have to chase as Bottles has come out with Kyle Smith up front on the penalty kill, and Bottles has it. He's going to turn it back to his defenseman, Hartley, who's going to shoot it to the blue line. The blue line of the Riverkings offensive end. Shot off of Kyle Smith. He's battling away with Samuelson. Riverkings turn it back again. 45 seconds for the Steele County power play. 1-1 midway through the first period in the Southwood County Rec Center. It's chasing in behind the net by Kurbanov. He plays give and go with Tarver. Back to Kurbanov in the corner. Stevenson's going to be the first to get it there, and he'll just send it up along the dasher board and out to center with 15 seconds for the power play. Now Steer gives it to Stevenson. He's got a man back. He goes to his offhand, tries to toe drag it around, but a stable defensive play there by Havala, and he thwarts the would-be effort by Stevenson. Now Krieger spills to the ice. We've got 5-on-5 hockey as the Riverkings have killed off the penalty kill.
That was a nice penalty kill.
Oh, and Cook strong on his skates, almost went down. Jurgens, and there's that glove hand again of George McGuire, laying her nice and steady and snares it away on the 9th shot on goal of the night for the Riverkings.
I guess this is McGuire's tagline is "Show me the glove," right?
Yeah. Marcus Cook ridden off the puck. He's still after it though, digging in behind the Steele County goal. Jurgens, a one-timer from the point, was high and wide, and Cook tried to get to the puck, which was to the side of the goal, but they popped the goal off its moorings, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Riverkings. This is the last weekend of the regular season. We know what 8 teams will make the playoffs and which one the Rochester Vipers will not. Some of the matchups and some of the home ice situations are still in flux and will become clear by sometime Saturday night or Sunday. Riverkings hold the zone. Now on to Jurgen's stick at center red. He steps in, has it poke checked away, but Steers right there to clear things up. Cook, shot that McGuire goes down into the butterfly to make. Then we'll have a face-off to his right.
All of a sudden in a short time, we have 10 shots up there. Just a moment ago was only 5. So.
That's right, yeah. Blades win the draw, shoot it around. It's held in by Dawson Leduc. Stevenson moves down the goal line. Now Bottles comes free with it and shoots it wide. I don't think that McGuire, here's a man in front, and it's Bottles, and he shot it off of McGuire and up and over the goal. McGuire was down and out, but I think it hit his right shoulder and deflected just enough to be up and over the goal, but he was down and out of position.
Yep. Cook just couldn't get a clean shot.
Smith, Moore, and Sell back out there. Adrian Sell first on it in the corner. Has Smith in front, but it's cleaned up there by the defenseman. Riverkings shoot it in. They've got numbers down deep. Adrian Sell with a nice job there to get puck possession for the Riverkings. Moore's in front. Janicki's going to step down from the point, and he's going to come up with the puck. Steele County heads back the other way with Tarver on left wing. Hartley rides him off the puck. Wrist shot from the point got through, I think, to Server. That was Preby at the point. Now Adrian Sell moves out with Max Moore. Moore's in front, and the pass just bounces past his stick. 1-1 between the Riverkings and the Steele County Blades. Steele County turning back. Nice move into the center of the ice, and getting free there was Ronnie Havala. Cole Krieger steps past the man, but he's all by himself. His teammates making a line change, and look at Krieger work to try to maintain puck possession. He moves into the front. Harris had it just poke checked away before he could get off a shot. Jurgens will step in 3, 4, 5 strides and whistle it wide. Steers back over to Harold's. He's got a man in front, Harris. Harris will get there first, but out of the zone, and McCoy will skate right back in with it. He's got Flamini with some room on right wing. Flamini shoots, and that one jumped off of the gear of McGuire and up and over the net.
He didn't know where that one went.
McCoy in there digging away after it as Flamini goes to the front. Oh, there's a steal right along the goal line, working with the puck. McCoy steer, lets it go. Left leg pad saved by McGuire.
Needs to be a little quicker getting that off.
Steer's going to step in, looks across ice. Flamini shoots it right into the belly of McGuire, who makes his 13th save of this first period, and we still got 5 minutes to go. Play dominated by the Riverkings since the penalty kill.
Yeah.
Leduc and Agner out on defense here. Dawson has to get his teammates on side here as he shoots it in. And they did not ever tag up. The linesman on the near side, who is Carter Schneider, watched and watched, but there was one River King who never tagged up and got back on side. Manikov for the Blades and Krieger for the Riverkings. We're 1-1 in the first. Stevenson has it poke checked away. The Blades Curtis at center red loses it to Stevenson, who shoots it in, but Jake Frazee will go back to get it. McDonald chasing. Shaneke will shoot it right back in. By the way, Roger Shaneke, 6'7".
He's a big body out there.
Yes, he is.
It's nice to have him back.
Steal by McDonald, poke checked away. Nice job by Wenzel. Over on left wing to Broughton. Broughton looking for an angle shot at Y. He'll come all the way out of the zone. Max Moore stepping in. Max looking for some space. Goes past one man and a shrug save with the right shoulder by McGuire. Where's that puck? It's Harold Jurgens and sticked away by McGuire. Down goes Max Moore. No penalty call. They continue to dig for it, and the Blades are able to come away with it. Shot off of Sell's stick. That might allow the Riverkings to hold the zone here, at least momentarily. Shot ahead. Jordan Steer did a nice job to take away Carter Broughton's space. Sell on left wing, drops it for Steer. Jordan, a nice move in front, he shoots. Oh, that puck hit the post, I think. It got by McGuire, and I think it hit the post to the right of the goaltender. My goodness, the point-blank chances we've had already in this hockey game. We've had a weekend full of point-blank chances in the
right.
opening period. Moving with the puck is Harris. He has it taken away. Not Tarver, but Connor Lee skates out, dumps it in, and goes for a line change. And a whistle here. And Napgezek is saying the goal came off. He's looking for an offensive zone face-off, but they are not agreeing. Now let's see if as James Moser speaks with Carter Schneider and Derek Moser. They're going to confer about whether or not they should move this face-off. Carter Schneider is shaking his head to Captain Jake Fries and saying no to Frazie's contention. So it's in the offensive end for the Riverkings. Oh, a big hit here. Nice job by Cole Krieger laying a big hit out, and then a whistle. I'm not sure what the call is here, why the play was stopped. Do you know, Jeff?
The puck went on a play. So.
Oh, okay. 2 minutes, 7 seconds for this first period. We're tied at 1. Homestanding Riverkings in white with green and blue accents. The visiting Steele County Blades in black and orange. Shot off of Harold Juergens, and Flamini held the zone there momentarily. Oh, Steer shot it right off the back of Braden Utek's leg. I don't think he had padding where he got hit there. Juergens pinching in from the point is behind the goal. He's going to get back out to the point and change with Utek here. Braden covered for him at right point. Under the stick of Cook. Flamini turns back. Oh, Braden Utek's in front. The pass didn't quite click, but he was there. And taken away, and here come the Blades, and we've got a little dust up behind the play that breaks up, and here comes Banikoff. A nice poke check by Jordan Steer. As we approach the final minute of the first period. Backhanded long server. That puck is loose on his right side, and he goes down and covers it up with 61 seconds.
Smartly covers it up. This is not the time you want to give up a goal.
Oh no. The late goals and the periods are big momentum shifts.
Yeah, it's a good time for the home team to score one, but
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Now on the far side, Stevenson tries to power past Samuelson, instead spills to the ice. Puck is free and pitchforked out of there by Morrissey. Morrissey dumps it in with 35 seconds, and Hartley will move it ahead. Nathan Bottles. Now here comes Jabara. He's hit by Shaneke at the point. McDonald shot it off of Morrissey. Stevenson's able to get it. Finds some open ice. Here he comes with a wrister. And that one hit the glove hand.
I think we might be getting an interference call on the Blades.
And that would move the Riverkings to their first power play opportunity of the night. We're tied at 1 with 14.9 seconds to go here in period number 1. So Riverkings either have a chance for a late second goal or about a minute and 45 seconds of power play on a fresh sheet of ice to start the second. It's Jabara who gets the call. Juergens with 7 seconds shot it wide. That's not a shot on goal. 5.5 to go in the first. Scores 1-1. And the Riverkings on the power play. Off the draw past Juergens. He held the zone. and shot it off of Harris. There goes the buzzer. We're through 20 minutes, and it's 1-1. Banikoff gets the opening goal for the Steele County Blades, and then the Riverkings counter with Cole Krieger's goal to tie it up at 1 apiece. We are going to have the second period for you. The scoreboard says in 27 minutes, which is a little bit longer than usual by about 10 minutes. So some special things coming up here between the first and second period. But we'll be bringing you second period action. You're watching Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV. All tied up at 1 after 1. Riverkings and Blades here at the Southwood County Rec Center in Wisconsin Rapids. In that first period, George McGuire of the Blades made 17 saves as the Riverkings racked up 18 shots on goal. Meanwhile, Matt Server made 6 saves and on 7 shots on goal for the Blades. And Jeff, I thought that both coaches probably addressed the issue of cleaning up on some of those chances right in front of the net, just tightening up a little bit in the crease defense there.
And the defense and the goalie's giving up rebounds. They got to keep that puck under control. And Servers had a problem with that the last couple of weeks, but it is time to get that adjusted, get ready for the playoffs. And
yep, that's not playoff hockey.
No.
So the Riverkings start off period number 2 on the power play. Minute 45 to go in this tie hockey game. Cole Krieger will center McCoy and Harris. Jurgens and Steere will play the points. 5-on-4 hockey, little room for McCoy. Over here, the beautiful play to Jurgens sneaking in off the point, but he never was able to get a shot on goal. Jurgens will step down and hold this one into McCoy. McCoy made the play that led to the Krieger goal in the first. Minute 15 for the man advantage as Steere comes to Krieger, cross ice to Jurgens, and off the stick of McCoy in the cross ice pass. Steere tries to move around his man. He's not able to shake Lee though. Krieger had it go off the stick of Frazee. Now Harris wrapping it for Steere. 45 seconds. One-timer, McCoy scores!
Beautiful one-timer. He got that off quick. I don't think the goalie even saw it.
And the Riverkings go up 2-1 on the power play.
It's nice to see the power play getting going.
Yeah, and it's those same guys from the first goal that you talked about, Jeff. We're in a little bit of a funk, but they'll get on the score sheet for the second time tonight. We'll get the full call from downstairs in a minute. It's 2-1 Riverkings.
Wisconsin Rapids power play goal scored by number 5, McCoy. He's assisted by number 10, Jordan Steere, and by number 11, Logan Harris. That's McCoy from Steere and Harris.
So it's Jordan Steere and Logan Harris that assist on the McCoy goal. 2-1. Riverkings, a 2-point night in the books for McCoy. Here comes a pass to the front that's cleaned up at the defense by Ethan Tarver. But the Riverkings hold the zone. Digging is Marcus Cook, as he so often does, along the boards and in the corner. Utek is also in there. He's another grinder. Marcus Cook's going to get there first. Flamini's coming late in the high slot. But look at that work on the forecheck by Braden Utek and Marcus Cook. Here comes Stevenson. He'll gather it on right wing. Put on the Jets. Comes to the front, and he couldn't get it onto his backhand. Marcus Cook is able to hold the zone. LeDuc steps down. He fires one. That hit someone in front. It might have been Marcus Cook.
I believe it was.
Off the point, Agner's got some room. He lets it fly. Left shoulder save by McGuire. And the puck comes back to him, and he covers it up. Flurry of activity by the Riverkings. Off the momentum of the power play goal at 1:02. They're up 2-1 now.
Folks, going on right now, you can get the Riverkings blue and camel caps. They are on sale for
Jurgens down off the point, flies in, shoots it off of the paddle board of McGuire. McDonald calls for the puck, lets it go down in the butterfly, goes McGuire to make a save.
He just barely squeezed that one.
Yeah, and I don't think he felt too certain about it.
No, he had to look for it.
3 alternate jerseys. Those are available while supplies last for only $100. Go check out Joanne down by the merchandise.
McDonald, Flamini, and Stevenson out on the forward line. Jurgens looking to thread the needle, but that one hit Jabara. And now Avila, and it's Jurgens who breaks up the rush and turns the Riverkings back into the offensive end. All the way out to center, where Steele will have to chase. I don't think this is going to go far enough for icing. It will not. Jordan Steele cut off at center, red by Urbanoff. McDonald digging away. It's Avila who gets there, but then has his pocket picked by Nathan Bottles and allows McDonald to get on that puck. Look at them battle away. It's the Riverkings who get it coming out of the corner, and Bottles works his way to the front. Janicki lets it fly, deflects in front. McDonald turns.
There's that quick glove hand. He comes out and snatches it out of the air and takes the rebound chance away.
Shots in the period are 5-0 Riverkings, 1-0 in goals, 2-1 Riverkings. 3:45 into period number 2. 1 point this weekend of any sort. Tomorrow night would secure second place for the Riverkings in the West Division and home ice throughout the playoffs in their efforts to get to the national tournament in Boston. Zach Hartley shoots it into the zone, and Adrian Sell goes after it. Kyle Smith's got some room, and he shot it through the crease. Now Hartley shoots it right off the body of Tyler Wenzel. Sell chucked into the boards. Shot out and all the way down. Janicki's going to get there first, but it's an icing. The Hudson Havoc will be the top seed among the 8 teams competing for 2 spots in the national tournament from the West Division. Riverkings in good, solid position in second. The Minnesota Moose are in third. Minnesota Blue Ox currently fourth. The Rum River Mallards fifth. The Minnesota Mullets sixth. The Steele County Blades seventh. And the Dells Ducks eighth. If there's not a major shift in the standings, these 2 teams will meet again next week. That one shot out of play with 15:22 to go in this second period. Good crowd here tonight to enjoy this final homestand of the regular season.
We'll be back here tomorrow night, so anybody that's home watching this on Hockey TV, come on down. And I think they're giving away the jersey tomorrow night.
Yep. The Joe Pavelski jersey will be raffled off for those who purchase tickets tomorrow night. The Billet families were honored here tonight.
Yeah, we lost our soundboard operator there for a little while. So.
Yeah.
He did smile though on those pictures. He did smile, so.
Leduc turns it back. Harris is able to hold the zone. McCoy to Harris. Pushed out wide. Now Cole Krieger tries to ride through a check. Spins away from a second would-be check.
Cole is so strong in his skates.
Oh man, look at it again there. Just battling for that puck. He and Harris doing the dirty work in the corner to maintain zone time and puck possession. Shot out, but Gabe Egner cuts it off at center red and shoots it right back in. And the forecheck pressure will come from some new forwards. Egner down to pinch in and off of Lee's stick onto Leduc. Now UTEC with the check in behind the goal line. The Blades here just fighting for their lives just to get the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, this line, you got UTEC coming at you, then Cook, then Flamini.
Shot
They
wide.
just come in waves.
Still whistle here. Still no shots on goal in the second period for the Steele County Blades. They've accumulated 24 points on the season. They cannot catch the Minnesota Mullets for 6th. They have a 3-point edge on the Dells Ducks for the 7th seeding. Jordan Steer.
I believe the Ducks are at home for 2 games against the Moose this weekend.
Now Steer. Going off the point, free with it is Cook. Tries to drop it from Flamini, and a save by McGuire. Just got a piece of that one. Steer's able to knock it down and send it in. Cook follows up, tries to hold the zone. Cannot. Out comes Curtis on right wing. Morrissey and Tarver with him. Now shot past the 2 men at the blue line and all the way down. UTEC's trying to get there first. McGuire will play it instead. Now they step in. A shot whistled high and wide. Jared Stevenson will race to the far boards. Flamini comes in one-on-one. To the front goes Hartley, but not able to get that pass there. Held by Stevenson. They're going to say it jumped out of the zone. Offside with 12:41 for the second period. 2-1 Riverkings. Patrick McCoy scored on the power play. McCoy, a Connecticut native. Stevenson.
I think what was the story with McCoy? Coach Quarters met him at Fenway Park.
Whoa, McDonald fighting and battling in. I want to hear that story, Jeff, but the Riverkings walk in front with the puck there. Met him at Fenway Park.
Yeah, because McCoy was part of the grounds crew there, working there for him.
Is that right? I want to interview that young man. I want to hear about that. Oh, spilling to the ice is Jared Stevenson. Shot off the defenseman in front. McDonald has to chase back, but he's got Hartley as a safety valve. Bottles into the middle. Bottles tries to get through the defense, but cannot. He's turned back. Smith just shoots it in. Max Moore. Gabe Egner with the rolling puck, got it in front. It bounced off of Moore. Shot off the backboards, comes in front. Kyle Smith couldn't get there and get a shot off. Adrian Sell digs in the corner. And it's just pitchforked out and all the way down. Will this be an icing?
I don't think it's going to make it. Maybe.
No, they say play on, and Leduc does to Moore. Oh, through center. Taken away here by Sell. Tried to move it over for Krieger, could not get it there. Egner will clean up at the blue line. Man's in front. Can they get it to McCoy? No, he'll have to skate along the blue line. Ooh, Krieger with a check there in the offensive end, but Morrissey skates away. Dumps it in. Jurgens has it. McCoy chips it out. Room for Steere. Jordan Steere with Harris. Steere looking, tries to get to Harris and just too far in front of him. We're past the midway point of the second period now. 2-1 Riverkings. And no shots on goal in this second period for the Steele County Blades, who call Owatonna, Minnesota home.
That's right. Just south of the Twin Cities on Interstate 35.
Ah. Draw won by the Blades here, but McCoy steals it away. Jurgens, he's trying to move that, I think, to Steer on the right point, but he didn't come up with that one clean at all. Hit in behind the play by McCoy allows Harris to continue the forecheck. They still have this puck. McCoy's going to come up with it. Logan Harris around the net. Where's he going to play it? Steer steps down. Jordan Steer.
Be nice to see the Riverkings capitalize on all this time they've been down at the other team's end.
Harris with room in front, shoots, scores. There you go.
Just had to ask, I guess. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Harris makes it 3-1 Riverkings at 11:05 of the second. And that was McCoy and Harris and Krieger just fighting for the puck and dominating the zone time, dominating the puck possession, and being relentless on the forecheck that turned into the third River King goal of the night. Harris now has 2 points on the night. We'll see who else gets the assists.
Goal scored by number 11, Logan Harris.
Right in front again. Oh, McGuire made a huge save on Flamini.
And number 12, Cole Krieger.
So Harris gets the goal for Logan now, his second point of the night, a goal and assist. McCoy with a goal and 2 assists as he gets the primary, and then Cole Krieger gets the secondary assist. It's his second point. So McCoy 3 points, Harris and Krieger each 2 points on the night after that third River King goal. They've been out there for everyone. They're a hit on the plus-minus sheet here tonight. Janicki's going to let it fly high and wide. Utek and Cook, they'll work to keep puck possession here in the zone. They'll dig, and they're doing just that right now. Utek with the check in the corner. There's Flamini's one-timer. I think that got a piece of Tarver, who was in front of him. Tabar on right wing, comes to the middle, broken up by Hartley. Puck possession maintained though by the Blades. Marcus Cook, Hartley on right wing. Flamini's the trailer. Cook also comes into the high slot. Stevenson. Marcus Cook down. Comes up with it. Romini over to help. Taken away. Backhander. Cook. LeDuc steps down. Stevenson shoots it along. Shot it right off of the stick of the Blades defenseman. Avila. Chipped in and LeDuc cuts it off in the glove. Dawson wants to press the other way. Nathan Bottles now takes the charge of the digging for it. Stevenson tries to sprint free. Jared Stevenson comes in front. Oh, and he didn't bring the puck with him on the move. 6.5 for this second period. Riverkings have scored twice and lead it 3-1. Banikoff, the goal scorer, comes to the front, broken up by Gabe Agner. Held his position and did it beautifully. LeDuc comes out. It's a 4-on-2. LeDuc shoots it to the near side. McDonald is able to hold the zone. Bottles with a check that drives Frazee back. Chipped out to center. Shot in for Adrian Sell. McDonald almost dragged it in around the defenseman and he'd have been free. Nothing but open ice to McGuire in goal, but he didn't quite control that puck. Broken up by Moore, turned back by Kyle Smith. Backhanded to left wing. Here comes Broughton. Tried to move it in front for Wenzel, but Riverkings take control. Oh, past the stick of Jurgens, and an icing here. Well, we are 14 minutes and 39 seconds into this second period, and the Steele County Blades do not have a shot on goal in the period.
No, it's been lonely for the goalie down there. It's hard at games like this. They're hard to keep your mind into the game and be sharp.
Moore moves it to Adrian Sell. He'll shoot it in on goal. McGuire will make the save there. 30th shot on goal of the night for the Riverkings. Now with a commanding over 4-to-1 ratio in shots on goal. First to it, McCoy. Looks for a play, taken away. Outskates Lee on right wing. Cut off by Steere on the cross ice pass. Off to McCoy. Oh, he almost pulled that one past Samuelson. Samuelson counters here for the Blades. Delayed penalty coming.
I think that'll be on the Riverkings. Maybe a little hook.
Second power play of the night for the Blades. Cole Krieger gets the call. So with the 3-1 lead, the Riverkings go to the penalty kill with 4:32 to go in the second. McDonald will be one of the forwards, Stevenson the other. Hartley and it looks like Schoeneke are the defense pair here, trying to kill this one off. Walking in, blocked at the defense by Schoeneke, and he clears it out. Stevenson got a piece of that one as McGuire tried to dump it off, and Stevenson's little forecheck just pins the Blades back for an additional 5 or 10 seconds, and the puck comes to Schoeneke, who easily blasts it down the boards and around and forces the Blades to chase just like that. 35 seconds of the kill over. Stevenson up to make the play on Frazee. Oh, and a big hit. Schoeneke and Frazee both spill to the ice. Schoeneke's enjoying himself. He's got a smile on his face. shot here and a safe server. First of the period and a minute to go now on the power play as the Blades have to get onside and they choose to get a line change here. And there's a clear all the way down by Zach Hartley with 50 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Skating with the puck, Havala. Cross ice, jumps over the stick of Kurbanov. 24, shot into Steere. He's going to try to skate out with it. Look at this play by Jordan Steere. Bottles with Steere, the trailer. Bottles, drives right wing, loses an edge and goes down. 10 seconds for the penalty kill, and Steere and Bottles are in cleaning up these final seconds. In just a moment, Krieger is going to pop out of the box. The Blades, Tarver. We're back to full strength and down to 2.5 to go. Here's Flamini, and he shot it off of one of the Blades. I think that was Frazee. Puck comes in front, and McGuire covers up.
The Blades were able to get one shot on that power play.
So one shot on the power play and one shot in the period.
Yeah.
Flamini's going to take this draw. He's got Cook and Utek with him. Shaneke and Hartley on defense. That pair's had a good night tonight, Jeff.
They have.
Oh, Utek lost that puck, and the Blades steal and turn the other way. They've got a possible 3-on-2 here, man in front. Lee fanned on it. And the follow-up, and Lee's down along the back boards. He lost an edge after he fanned on that shot and went down hard into the back boards. Connor Lee now up and skating to the bench. Shaking his head. He's still upset about not bringing that pass in. He had a golden scoring chance there.
He did. And as much as the Riverkings have dominated this period,
well, that makes it 3-2.
That makes it 3-2. You know, they're
now here come the Blades stepping back in. Wenzel tried to backhand it to the front, and Krieger took it away. He's got Harris in front. It's going to be too long for Harris. McGuire will come out and play it. The players losing an edge. The ice must be getting a little cut up here at the late in the period because we got players spilling to the ice all over the place. Jurgens for Krieger, but well ahead of him. Harold's is going to be the first one there to his own pass. Harris tries to move it in front. McGuire reaches out and covers up with 1:22 for the second period. 3-1 Riverkings. They earn 1 point tonight or tomorrow night. They are going to be the second seed. The Hudson Havoc have clinched the first seed with 67 points. The Riverkings with a solid second place total of 60, 5 ahead of the Minnesota Moose, who are in third.
But that's not the way you want to back into.
Oh, no, you want 2 wins.
You want 2 wins tonight.
Yep, and Jurgens off the point. And really, what you want out of this weekend is to send the Blades home thinking that if they got to come back next week, they don't have a chance.
Right.
The Blades are 3 points ahead of the Dells Ducks, so if the Dells sweep at home this weekend and the Blades lose twice here, it is possible for the Ducks to overcome them into 7th. Now Sell looks for a screen, tried to go back to Max Moore. Final minute here of the second. Jurgens steps in, has some room, shot it off the stick of Hoffman. Now Harold's again at left point. Steers got room for Smith, and Smith shot it right onto the logo in the chest of George McGuire. 35.4 for the second period. McDonald will take the draw. Stevenson to his left and Bottles to his right. Ooh, Shaneke with the hit, and the bench of the Blades is up in arms. Their coach is yelling, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" Thought that was a boarding hit by Shaneke on Frazee. Nick Adamic is still making his case here.
Yeah, he might have a little case there. It was borderline. Problem, Shaneke's so big that anybody he hits is going to look.
So 18 seconds. Frazee through screen. Server controls the rebound. It dropped at his feet.
He got right on it.
15-3 for the period. 3-1 Riverkings. McCoy and Harris have scored here in the period. Now Matt Server is making some type of adjustment with his face mask. Frazee shoots and hits someone in front. Oh, there's a save with the left leg pad for Server. 5 seconds to the front, cleaned up by the Riverkings and shot out. Period ends with the Riverkings on top 3-1. Shots on goal after 2 are 32-13 Riverkings, which means in the end they had 14 shots on goal in the period compared to 6 for the Steele County Blades. After 2, it's 3-1 Riverkings. We'll have the third period for you after a short timeout. You're watching Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV. Third period is just seconds away here at the Southwood County Rec Center. Thank you for joining us on Hockey TV and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media for tonight's Riverkings game against the Steele County Blades. 3-1 Riverkings after 2 second period goals. And Riverkings are able to maintain this lead tonight. They will clinch the second seed in the West Division playoffs for the Premier Midwest section of the United States Premier Hockey League.
That would certainly help.
Yeah, you bet. You always want to be on home ice if at all possible. Logan Harris over skates. And the Riverkings chase back into their own end. This top line has accumulated 8 points on the score sheet tonight. The only point coming on that first goal when Agner picked up an assist. Otherwise, it's been Harris, McCoy. Oh, Steele also has an assist. Yep. Whoa. Cook just sends Connor Lee spilling to the ice. Cook in to deflect that pass, that exit pass, and pin the Blades back deep. So it's McCoy with 3 points, Harris with 2, and Krieger with 2. 7 points, not 8, beg your pardon. 7 points for this top line here tonight, and then the defensemen Agner and Steere each have an assist. A minute and a half into the third, 3-1 Riverkings. Flamini shoots it in behind the Steele County end, and then Braden Utek just lays out Devin Hoffman along the far boards with a clean hit. Cook's on it with Flamini going to the front, now chasing in behind. Look at Cook, look at that dogged determination. Flamini digging away too. This line along with Jared Stevenson, he's moving in behind the net. Gabe Agner. Ooh. Almost gave it away to Banikoff. Now Agner skates back with it on right wing. Drives around Tarver and drops it for Stevenson, but that pass not even close. Here's a steal by the Blades. Oh, that one hit the crossbar and came whistling down and thankfully out. Not into the net, but down and out. Oh, that was close. And here on the other end, Bottles drives the net and shoots it out of play with 17-14 to go.
If that would have caught Server's back, I think that would have went in, but it just kind of hit the crossbar and kept going.
Got a Riverkings bounce off that crossbar, no doubt about it.
It may be cliche, but this next goal is very important, whoever gets it.
And that's 2 pipes now tonight that the Blades have hit. We're that close to a tie hockey game, so still plenty of work to do. Jurgens chasing, but it's Morrissey who tried to backhand it to the front. Stevenson's on right wing. They get it to him in the middle of the ice. Jared looking for help, lost the puck. They'll have to tag up and get onside here. Riverkings with fresh forwards out. Kyle Smith steals it, waits for Moore to get onside. McGuire was out of his net a long time there. And here's Bottles with a little area to shoot, and there's that glove hand of George McGuire. "16 minutes, 28 seconds left in this third period. Riverkings 3 and the Steele County Blades 1. Shots on goal are 34-14 in favor of the Riverkings. Pass to Lee, and that will allow the Riverkings to hold the zone. Janicki sent it down to Sell, off a Sell stick. Max Moore's able to get there, looks. Tried to drop it off for a little give and go with Adrian Sell, but that one didn't click. Hartley's able to break up the push by the Blades. Hartley skates through center. Hartley, the defenseman, all the way down, looks for Sell in front. Held in the zone by the Riverkings and by Kyle Smith, but now shot past Janicki at the point and out of the zone. Well, face-off is back in the Blades' end and to the right of George McGuire. Here's a one-time effort. Puck's free in front, and Cole Krieger crashes the net. Now Cole's got it back. Look at him spin and find space, stepping down. Here's a shot off a man in front, off of Gabe Agner's stick. Harris still battles for it, though. He's trying to keep it alive and move it to Krieger. Shot cross ice. Wagner cuts it off before the red line and just shoots it right back in. Riverkings keeping the Blades pinned back deep. Here's a steal. Harris walks in all alone. Harris shoots and he scores! Up and over the glove hand of George McGuire. And the Riverkings go up 4-1.
Yeah, you can't blame McGuire for that one. It was a beautiful play. The Riverkings came in hard, got the puck back. Harris just went right down. And
so back-to-back goals for Logan Harris. And again for Harris tonight, 2 goals and an assist. Working towards one of the 3 stars of the hockey game. 4-1 Riverkings will get you the assist after they make the official call from downstairs right now. Flamini's going to get the only assist on that one. Colton with his first point of the night. 4-1 Riverkings. Well, Jeff, you talked about the importance of the next goal, and a 3-goal deficit must look like a pretty far hill to climb right now for the Blades when you've got 14 shots on goal in the hockey game.
And only won this period so far, so.
UTEC goes down and gives a little space there to Jabara, and Sam is able to whistle it towards goal. Another shot, that one goes into traffic from Crazy. Jurgens tries to get cooking out, and they do. That last zone time did net 2 shots on goal. There's a chance for UTEC. He was covered up in high slot. One to the point and out. Steere will shoot it in, but we'll get 5 fresh skaters on the ice for the Riverkings.
Midwest Cold Storage and Logistics is a modern food-grade warehouse in Wisconsin Rapids, offering both dry and cold storage.
The icing will bring the face-off back down in the Blades' defensive zone. And they're not going to allow, they have a couple of guys who popped off the ice, and they're going to make them come back on.
Yeah, that's pretty close to what they had, I think.
Close. Boy, can you imagine being an official and remembering which 5 guys are on the ice? You know, you got to try to see who you spotted. 2-on-1 here. Oh, good job defensively by Zach Hartley. He got back and broke that up. And now Stevenson skates out. Jared's got some ice. Here he comes, powering to the front. He shoots, and I don't know if that one got on McGuire or not. He might have gotten it with his right arm. They whistle it back out to Hartley. Oh, and Samuelson is stung by that one. Now turning back in. Here comes Bottles. Whistles one off the back glass. Samuelson still stung by that blocked shot. Bottles moves it to her more shot, which bounces to the backboards. Dave Wagner. Dawson Leduc lets it fly. Butterfly save by McGuire. 12:29 to go in this 3rd period.
Samuelson just kept getting hit, couldn't get off the ice.
I think he wanted to.
He wanted to get off the ice, but he almost skated it off. He was out there long enough.
Here's a shot by Moore. He actually shot it off the back of Kyle Smith, his teammate. What's that old saying in baseball, that a new guy in the game, the ball will find you? Well, the puck was finding Samuelson no matter where he went that last shift. Look at the puck possession here. Just the Riverkings dogged on the forecheck. Hit by Adrian Sell. He's going to get the puck to Jordan Steere. deflects off of someone in above the glass and into the netting. (4-1) Riverkings. Steele had it deflected. I think Kyle Smith got that one. Sell takes a pop or two or three in behind there that allows Moore to come up with the puck. Intercepted in the corner. That's Ethan Tarver who is able to work it out and allow the Blades to break out and get offensive zone time. Centered here through the crease. Moore's ahead on right wing. He's got to slow down to get it though, and then get spilled to the ice by Kurbanoff. Steele. Smith walks in. McGuire just steers it to the back boards. Smith back on it though. Hartley's got room. He's going to let it fly. Is he walking in? Save, second save. That was off a Sell on the second chance. As the Riverkings pepper McGuire in goal. Chipped in and all the way down. Cole Krieger's going to get there first. Riverkings forecheck is their forecheck should be one of the 3 stars of the hockey game because all the lines have been doing it. Janicki's going to clean up. Nope, he's going to get all the way to server. I thought about something. It was 2 weeks ago, Jeff, that we did a broadcast against one of the other, I don't even remember which team.
The Blue Ox.
Yeah, and we were talking about that Bruce Boudreau was part of the ownership team. He might not be for much longer.
Well, no, he'll still be ownership of the Blue Ox, but he doesn't have a job with the North Stars anymore.
Yeah, and if he gets a job somewhere else, he might sell off his ownership in the Blue Hawks. It's tough to be a head coach, isn't it? Oh man, you get up on those top levels and it's demanding. Server has to stand strong and make a save on Broughton, and he does. Now Flamini the other way. All the way out. Broughton takes a hit in front of the Riverkings bench by Jordan Steere. Cook goes to the boards to shoot it in. Takes a hit from Samuelson, who's got some bruises coming on his legs, but he's out there playing. Steal by Cook. Oh, Flamini! Just couldn't gather it in. He was right there on the doorstep, top of the crease. Morrissey, he's the one skating here through center and then pushed off the puck by Gabe Agner. Chipped away by the defenseman Preby. Past the midway point now, the third, 4-1 Riverkings. Stevenson, 1-on-2. Jared tried to move it past Samuelson, but he got it poke checked away. Nice play by Bottles. Bottles moves to the front. Did you hear the thump? Mm-hmm. The thump off the leg pads of McGuire. 41st shot on goal tonight for the Riverkings. Didn't the Riverkings get up in the neighborhood of 60 once this year, though? Wasn't there a series when they just powered?
Yeah, against the Havoc, they won. Oh, right, was it Rochester?
Was it Rochester?
They had like a 60, and the next night they had 50-some.
Well, they're at 43 after this latest flurry of shots on goal with 8:39 to go in the third. 4-1 Riverkings. Krieger, McCoy, and Harris twice. Janicki lets it whistle and goes wide. Hartley holds the zone. Stevenson comes to the middle. He was trying to get it over to Bottles. Bottles working against 2 men, and he's winning by and large until he lost the puck to Curtis. Curtis on left wing. Morris, he's got a man in the back door. Shaneke went down and blocked that one away. So Hartley from defense putting on the Jets, comes to the backhand. Oh, I don't know if that got to McGuire or not. Countering the other way. Here comes Tarver. Ridden off the puck by Shaneke, and a whistle now. With 7:51 for the third.
He needs a little breakdown there. That's.
Say that again, please, Jeff.
The goalie down here, he needs a little break. He kind of took off some of his equipment.
Oh, he just can do that, huh?
Yeah, it looked like for a second he said, I had enough of this.
Yeah, that's 44. You get a break at 44.
Yeah, he must. He has played really good tonight.
I think he's played solid hockey, absolutely. 40 saves. Adrian Sell trying to work it out of the zone. Not yet. Now there he will. Dig it out and shoot it in the offensive zone. Steele kicks it in, but only momentarily because Wenzel will be able to move it out. Now Max Moore to the blue line, pushes it further in and goes after it. Sells in front. And Moore got tangled up there and didn't want to draw a penalty by tying up Tarver with his stick. Now comes Sell back on right wing. 3-on-2 here. Centers it off of McGuire. Stolen away. Here comes Jurgens. Jurgens with McGuire moving out, shoots it wide. Cut off the angle. McGuire moved way out to cut off the angle.
He's looking a little tired.
Yeah, slumping a little bit. Shoulders, body language is slumping a little bit now. Move to the middle is cleaned up by the Riverkings. Leduc blocked it and it went to the corner. Here comes McCoy. McCoy's got Krieger coming down with them. Harris trailing. McGuire got a piece of that one. Now McCoy, he's got a man coming to the back door. Agner, he's going to get the puck, but not in the position he'd hoped for. Gabe lets a wrister go. Oh! Did I see a little stick work by McGuire on Harris there?
No, goalies would never do man.
Okay. So Billy Smith never did that back in the day with the Islanders. Man, I just saw a little stick work there.
Yeah. Little frustration showing there.
5:54 for the third. 4-1 Riverkings. Utek through traffic, whistled it just above the crossbar. Whoa, that was eye high to George McGuire. Oh, bounced over the stick of Shaneke. He was ready to tee it up and let it go from the left point. Flamini turns back with it off of Marcus Cook's stick. Kabanov sent it in, but quickly turned back by the Riverkings. Now Marcus Cook's going to try to beat Frazee to the puck, and Frazee goes down. No penalty called there. Marcus Cook comes up with the puck, though. Zach Hartley there first. And then Shaneke will send Marcus Cook off. Utek's on right wing. Utek drops it to Flamini. Oh, he wanted to move a little to his left and get a shot off. Couldn't quite do that. Janicki with a nice job, holds the zone. Lamini, big hit. Final 4.5 of the third. Cook goes down. That gets a couple of sticks banging on the Blades bench. Server makes a save. His 19th of the night.
You know Ace for project knowledge and top quality products. Ace also has an amazing sporting goods department and unique giftware too. Your Ace outlet is locally owned. Ace, a helpful place.
Server and goal. We'll see this face off to his left with 4:16 for the third period here. Glove save by Matt, the St. Louis, Missouri native.
Kind of looked like a Cardinal third baseman there, right?
Yeah, he did. You can see that Jared Stevenson is feeling better, just how aggressively he's carried the puck in open ice here tonight. Good to have both him and Janicki back in the lineup. That'll help come playoff time. Jared turns to here and takes a hit. Whistled in by Broughton, Carter Broughton. Now Bottles. Oh, Stevenson wanted to take that puck and go, but he couldn't quite control it. Now Bottles all the way through, and the rebound is put in on this side by, I believe, Reese McDonald. 5-1 Riverkings.
You give Stevens the partial credit on that goal, kind of the deceit there.
Goal comes at 16:28. We'll see if it's McDonald from Stevenson and Bottles that both worked hard on that goal. That should be the one that takes care of things for tonight. 5-1.
Wisconsin Rapids goal scored. And number 6, Nathan Bottles.
Well, they give it to Bottles.
He was assisted by number 17, Jared Stevenson.
Yep, Stevenson.
And by number 7, Harold
Jurgens gets the other assist. So that puck didn't get over to McDonald's, but rather Bottles' shot went in. So Nathan Bottles, who's had an active game as always, gets the goal to make it 5-1. Stevenson, who made the play in center, gets the assist. Kind of a recovery play by Jared because he wanted to take that puck and go, and it was a little behind him, and he moved it to Bottles, who made the play in the offensive zone. 5-1 Riverkings. Moore gets on side here. And Krieger forechecks as Max goes for a line change. McCoy steals it, but he's surrounded by black shirts. Ooh. Now we got players spilling down. 6 players over there. At center, pushed into the zone by Kurbanov, onto the stick of McCoy with Harris. McCoy tried to split 2 defenders and had it taken off of his stick. Final minute and a half. McCoy turns with it, again has it stripped away. After the game, we will stick around for the salute to the fans and then the 3 stars of the hockey game. Interesting to see who they select tonight. I would think Logan Harris would be one of those. Cook moves in, little room for Marcus, and he whistled it high and wide. Final 50 seconds now of what will be a River King win that will move them into that second seed, clinch it for them.
Sort of interesting game. It's been a good game for them.
Oh, and a goal! It got deflected. I don't know if Scheneke's shot went in or if Anzi Proster, who I believe was on the ice for the first time tonight, deflected it in. We'll get the call, but it goes in with 34-6 to go here.
Cook might have actually got a piece of that.
Okay, well,
he kind of led the line through there, so usually the guy scoring it's going to lead the line.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was going to say that it's been a good win for them, but I don't think Coach Quarters would call it a great win. There's still a lot of room for improvement on the play. They played well tonight, but not the perfect game that a coach wants going into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. And they blow the face-off down. Listen for the goal here, fans.
Scored by number 27, Marcus.
Yep, you're right, Jeff. It's Cook.
He was assisted by number 23, Roger Sheneke. And by number 28, Anzi Proster.
There's a centering pass by Cook. So Proster and Sheneke get the assist. It's 6-1 River Kings. Final 15 seconds now. Just Frazee to drop it into the corner. Leduc to pinch it against the boards. 5 seconds. Game's going to end right here in the corner, and a 6-1 River King win. 47 shots on goal, 6 goals for the River Kings. They earn points 61 and 62. They will be the number 2 seed of the Midwest, the West Division playoffs of the Premier Midwest portion of the United States Premier Hockey League. They might very well play this Steele County team. We know they'll play them tomorrow night, but they might very well play them in the first round of the playoffs next week as well. We'll have to see how the Dells Ducks do on home ice against the Blue Ox of Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a score on that one yet, or
Matt's going to check on that for us. Again, here come the River Kings to center ice. They're going to salute the fans here, and we'll watch that, and then we'll get the call on the 3 stars before we bid you good night. Matt Server steps in. Matt had 19 saves on 20 shots on goal here tonight. They'll come down to the corner and salute the fans in the beer garden, and we'll get the 3 stars. Coach Quarters delivering that to the scorer's bench here, and they'll give away the t-shirts, and let's see who gets the 3 stars here tonight. Nick Adamic is still talking to our referee. I think he's probably still thinking about the boarding call that he thought was a boarding call that was not called.
I don't think they have the arm to throw it up here.
Well, see what order they are. It's Krieger, McCoy, and Harris. That first line that was in on the first 3 goals. So Cole Krieger's the 3rd star of the hockey game. He had a goal tonight. And let me go back and look and see. He also had an assist, a goal and an assist. I thought Patrick McCoy played a great hockey game tonight. He had, let me see, a goal and a couple of 2 assists. And then Logan Harris, who had 2 goals here tonight, gets the number 1 star of the hockey game. So the River Kings win it and clinch the number 2 seed in the Western Division playoffs. They have an opportunity now to win 4 games on home ice and get to Boston for the national tournament among the top 16 teams of the United States Premier Hockey League. Well, Jeff, it was fun, and enjoy the call tonight with you for Art Napgezek and Matt Fillmore, Jeff Conklin. I'm Milt Van Natta. Thank you for joining us and watching River King Hockey on Hockey TV in Wisconsin Rapids.
And we'll be back
Community
tomorrow
Media.
night.
You and Paul. Look forward to it, guys.